Alright, bet. What's going on, guys? D-Rob Fitness, Meal Prep Mondays. You know what it is. Nothing new. Here we go. For this week, the highlight, one thing I wanted to point out, you're going to see in the video, is that I'm going to be using a food scale. I decided to add a food scale into my meal prepping for the one big reason is just accuracy and make sure that I'm hitting those numbers. When you're counting calories and you're trying to fit your macros and everything into the mix, you want to make sure that you're hitting those numbers consistently on a daily basis. So what better move than to have a food scale to make sure that I'm weighing out the right food, making sure I'm getting the proper amount of protein, carbs, and fats. I will leave a link to the food scale in the description. I got it off of Amazon for like 10 bucks, so it's a steal. Definitely make sure you go ahead and get one if you're going to be meal prepping. So for this week, the main meats again are going to be chicken breast and going to be steak. For the chicken breast and the steak, it's the same ones I was using in my last week meal prep video. What I ended up doing is that I made too much. I had a lot of it in excess amount, so I had decided just to season it and then I froze it. So the night before, I put it back in my fridge, let it thaw out, and it's ready to go. When you're cooking those, it's going to be the same thing on a stovetop. I wish it was nice outside because I would definitely have had grilled it, but put it on a stovetop, cook it on a low setting, flip them every so often. They took about 30 minutes or so to go ahead and cook. Didn't take long at all. When you're cooking the potatoes, when preparing the potatoes, you want to dice them up. I drizzle them with some olive oil, then I top it with some garlic salt, and then I put some salt and pepper on top of it. It tastes so delicious. Before you put on any seasoning, make sure you put the olive oil on, just a few teaspoons, drizzle them over there. Make sure you shake up the potatoes, like rake it a little bit to make sure all the potatoes are oiled up, and then that way when you put on the seasoning, it's gonna stick to the potatoes. For the sweet potatoes, it's the same method, it's the same thing. Cut them up, put a little bit of cinnamon on them. I think it makes them taste so good. Same thing, drizzle them over with a little bit of olive oil, and I bake the sweet potatoes and the red potatoes at the same time. Put them in the oven for about 350. Put them in the oven. The sweet potatoes take a little bit less time, so the sweet potatoes are gonna bake for about 30 minutes, and then the red potatoes bake for 45 minutes. For the broccoli, same thing as I've done with the other veggies. I like this method. I just take a couple teaspoons of olive oil, drizzle it over the broccoli, and season up with some salt and pepper. Throw it in the oven. Same thing after the potatoes and everything are done. At 350, same thing temperature wise, for about 10 to 12 minutes. I like baking the vegetables like how I did in the last week's meal prep video. I think the green beans and the red peppers tasted a lot better. Just because they came out with a little bit of that crispiness, and at the same time I don't have a steamer for my veggies, so if I don't have a steamer, I tried steaming them before. I didn't like that way without having like a real deal steamer, so put them in the oven and baking them and getting that crispiness off of the just being in the oven. It tastes so much better to me. For the sandwiches are gonna kind of be like that midday type of snack. It's just on some wheat bread, whole wheat bread, some mayonnaise, couple slices of cheese, a few slices of ham, mayonnaise and mustard, and you get to go. Somewhere between about 500 calories. And that's the meal prep for you guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. Helps the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'm going to go ahead and ask that you click on that red button right there and drop me a comment. Let me know if you guys want me to leave the recipe, how I prepared all this for you. I can definitely cook something up like that. And if you guys are also interested for my workouts, I can definitely go ahead and make some type of document where I can share them with you guys as well. Let me know in the comment section. Put something down there. Videos coming on Wednesday. Stay tuned. Peace.